I'm Samantha.
And I'm Claire.
And this is Drunk Literature. Hi! Today we're talking about Catcher in the Rye.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum.
I hated this book. I think it's going to be a theme. I hated a lot of the classics.
I hated it when I read it. When I read it the second time over to teach it, I was like, oh man, I connect with this on so many levels. I get this deep hatred for yourself.
He's just such a little angsty asshole.
He is! And I didn't get that in high school. I was like, you're such a fucking piece of shit. I feel like it's a bad book to teach because we can no longer, understand the same feelings. I feel like we need a more current book where people are dealing with the shit that our kids are dealing with.
That's true. I hated it. It was just an angsty boy complaining about everything and calling everyone phonies. I cannot fathom hating yourself that much that you have to hate everyone else too.
But I think given time, The Catcher in the Rye is better.
Okay. Maybe I should give it another go.
And I know that it was helpful for people that were, dealing with that self-hatred in high school that read it.
I remember my friend Aiden from high school. After she read it, she was so excited to become an English teacher so she could teach this book.
I like all the symbolism in it. There are, some really good symbols that I really appreciate.
Like what, the hat?
Like the hat, which is, okay, I really like the hat because, it's interesting. You, have it on front ways, and it says something, and then he puts it on backwards, and it says something else, and it's, great. And then there's the merry-go-round, which is shown on the front cover, which is, smaller, but pretty good. And then there is, his brother's football with the poems on it, which I just love the concept of that, and I taught a whole lesson about that. But, I really like that.
I don't remember this stuff. It's been a long time.
I taught this.
I know.
So.
Can you explain the plot of this book? Because I don't think it has much of one.
It doesn't.
Oh, great.
So Holden Caulfield, he gets kicked out of school, and he's like, alright, I'm kicked out of school, and I'm supposed to go home immediately, but, my parents don't know about it, and my principal's not going to call them until the end of the weekend or whatever, until Monday. So I'm going to fucking take off for the next few days and just kind of explore New York. And so he does. And he just kind of explores New York, and he says goodbye to his old teacher who's, dying, and it's just kind of representative of, his fear of growing up and losing his innocence. And he goes around and thinking a lot about his dead younger brother, and he meets a prostitute, and he sees ducks in the park, which also is symbolism I really like. Just about, end of life and, where do we go afterwards. Because he's thinking about a lot about his dead brother. Yeah, because of winter. He's asking where do they go when winter hits.
Oh my god.
I really like this book. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I really hated it in high school because I do think it is inexcusable to be cruel to another person just because you're mad at yourself. You gotta have another reason. So, yeah, no, there's not much, actual events that goes on. He ended up, taking money from his little sister and then kind of going off and then coming back and then taking her to the merry-go-round. And then I guess he goes home or whatever.
Okay.
Not much happens.
One thing you mentioned during it is that he meets a prostitute. What is up with all these angsty novels and prostitutes?
Ducks.